All right, guys. Get a shot of Gordon over there real quick. Look at him.
Hey, Mama, I'm on TV.
That's old Gordy right there. He's a good hand, buddy. I tell you what. South Carolina boy right there. Old school, old farm blood. Well, we have got a piece of equipment out here today like you've probably never seen before. Blake's just explained it to me. Now Blake's been carrying this thing for a while now. He's explained to me what it is. What's it called, Blake?
Flux.
The Sig Flux. Okay.
P365 Flux capacitor.
They should have named it the Sig Spider Monkey. Because it's like something you ain't ever seen before. Sig Flux P365. Now, I know Sig's been catching a lot of heat here lately, but they're really winning me over with this spider monkey because it does a lot of cool stuff and it's pretty innovative. I got it right here in my pack. About to show y'all something right here, boys. Look at this unit. Look at that. Would you look at it? Okay. Seriously? Seriously, Gordon? Okay. Now, Sig Flux P365. Okay, why would you get this, okay, and not just get the regular pistol? That's the question I first asked myself. Why would you get this and not just get the regular pistol? Well, the truth of the matter is, most of y'all watching this video right here, if you really had to use your pistol, you couldn't hit the broadside of a stinking barn. I mean, be honest with yourself. You hadn't been training, you hadn't been consistent, you couldn't, look, it's the hardest thing to do is hit a target with a pistol, especially if there's any distance, because you got too much going on. You don't know how to grip the pistol. You don't understand trigger press. You don't understand sight alignment, all that stuff, right? It's hard to hold it steady. That's why a pistol caliber carbine or a rifle is so much more user-friendly. That's why we would always recommend that, especially to someone who doesn't consistently shoot, because it's so much easier to hit your target when you can do this. Now, you have a steady platform to shoot the firearm from, and you're actually going to hit what you're aiming at, all right? Now, you can buy this unit complete, exactly like we have it set up right here. Comes just like this. Or you can just, apparently Blake said, you can just buy this lower portion here, and then if you already have a P365, you can integrate the slide and the trigger group with this lower portion here. All right, another thing, not only do we have this right here, we also have an extended barrel, and we also have a increased magazine capacity because we have the magazine that's right here in the mag well, and then we have this extra magazine that's right here in the front. Now, it's a pretty, the mag release is right here. So when we shoot this thing, we're gonna be holding it like this. Obviously, it's the natural way to hold it. This makes our mag change pretty fast and efficient because my thumb's right there. When I press that, it depresses, releases the empty magazine out of the mag well. This fresh mag is ready to go straight into the mag well, and then we can keep putting rounds down range. That's pretty cool. That's pretty efficient, all right? I like that. All right, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna run some rounds through this thing. We're gonna move back to some long distances, see how well we can hit with this thing. But first, I'm gonna run it through the action test.
got a safety too.
Don't tell me this has a safety.
It's got a safety.
Blake is so stinking full of crap sometimes, man.
Spider monkey don't use a safety.
Don't tell me this Sig Flux P365 has a dang safety, dummy. Let's see if this thing even shoots, man. Look, even y'all invalids could hit something with this. All right, let's look at that mag change. Magazine's empty. Boom, 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 boom. Mag change. Look, I'm at like 30 yards here. Bang on, didn't miss a single shot. Even y'all stinking invalids could hit something with this. All right, boys, somebody come over here and reload these mags for me. My fingers are cold. And then we'll take this thing back to some distance, see how far we can shoot it from. P365-Flux! That's how you know you got a good brother right there. Man, load you mags for you.
Yeah, everybody else just standing around watching me.
Well, we know Chili will consult you on how to load those
He
mags.
won't do anything other than talk about Congress.
Yeah. He'll give you a consultant. Chili, you need to tell him how to load them mags, Bubba.
I said
He's doing good.
He is?
Chili, Thanksgiving go good. He's like, yeah, man, if we do this Congress thing, you know, I went to these ads. I was like, all right, cool.
Chili has never done
Anything.
a single ounce of manual labor in his life. He refuses to do it.
Well, that's not manual labor.
I don't think if you handed Chili a shovel, I don't believe he could figure out how to wrap his hands around it to even use it. Yeah, I really don't think he could. He somehow figured out how to get through life with zero manual labor.
He almost had to go work for 84 Lumber.
And you know what, cornbread?
cutting all
and
this
you know
out.
what, cornbread ain't much better. all he's done is this. All Corn done all his life and play a video game.
Dang.
You
now,
know?
hey, that's gonna offend him. He's mad about that.
That's rough right there.
Me and Blake, the only ones ever worked hard around here in our lives.
Work our fingers to the bone.
Make him so mad.
Well, get back here about 100 yards. See if I can hit anything with this thing at 100 yards. 100 yards, you guys know why we do these distance tests. 100 yards is the average distance of a self-defense scenario. About 100 yards is, if you look at the statistics, self-defense scenario generally happens about this distance. All right, so it's important that this thing performs well. This is like essentially like a mini pistol caliber carbine, like a little mini. Did you zero this thing in or what?
Yeah, you just can't hit nothing.
I don't think you zeroed this thing.
You stinking invalid?
You're shooting high. Look, see if you can hit anything with this thing
I need them
at 100 yards. I can't hit nothing with this thing at 100 yards. Good night. Hey, that's a bull crap. That's a bull crap, man. How'd you do that?
Just gotta know how to shoot, man. Can't be an invalid.
He zeroed this thing in for his eye is the problem, and that's not zeroed for my eye. Oh, crap. Well, I guess it depends on who you are. Oh, well, I think it's actually this red dot is zeroed for his eye. He's got astigmatism. And so when he zeroes these dang things in, it's like somebody picks it up with good eyes like I have. Can't hit the broadside of a stinking barn with it, man. Y'all see the pains of my life. Oh, I'm supposed to be retired. Here I am out here doing this stuff. If any of y'all watching this, if you had to work half as hard as I've worked in life, you'd probably be dead. Flat out. Y'all see what I did right there? Y'all see what I did? I was walking along like nothing was happening. And I wanted to see what it would be like if I saw something happen to get this thing into action.
That's quick.
So that was the test right there. Y'all didn't even know I was running a test on this flux right there. I was walking like you would be walking, nothing happened. Armadillo pops out of the brush. We got to get this thing up. It passed the test. That was probably less than 1 second. Had shots down on downrange, accurate shots. Think about that. That's the kind of stuff you learn when you're in the Navy SEALs. P365-Flux, also known as the spider monkey. I like it. Nuff said.